everything. Good.
All right, what is up, everybody? It's Wednesday. I think it's the 13th, May 13th, 2020. And this is the current state of my storage locker. And I wanted to try to get a couple things out of here. I thought I had a lawnmower here. I do not see it. Do I still have one? What happened to my lawnmower? I don't remember. I guess we threw it away. That's sad. I wanted to try to get this thing out for Jess, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's jammed in there so well that I either need to pull this thing out or move this thing. I can't. I thought when I put it in there I could fit it through there, but I can't. So not quite sure about that. Let's see if we can cause some ruckus here. So I've just been slowly moving tools and stuff like that over to Jess's that she can use and needs. I can't believe I no longer have that lawnmower. That's a little bit sad. I remember throwing that out and I was like, well, we do have a working one at the house, so I guess we don't need two. Okay. Let's see, this is or was supposed to be on wheels. Might be able to just wiggle this out just enough to pull this thing out. No, not yet. So I'm stopping here first today because I'm on my way to Jess's house. Her new kitchen table arrived, and I offered to give her a hand building it or assembling it or whatever. Brand new, just came in a box. That works. Boom. Okay, so we got we got the snowblower. It's like a $500 snowblower, so there we go. Okay, well that was easier than I thought it would be. We'll take it, right? Bug out stuff. What do I got here? Some boots. Alright. We will take that. Okay. So I am just getting her an extension cord and a vacuum. I totally forgot to throw away my old antiquated lawnmower. I know it was kind of old and destroyed and beat up. I don't think there's any other real tools that she would need. Let me check. In terms of drill bits, I don't even know where my fucking drill bits are. Let's see here. T25 drill bit. I think this is. Let me test this out. I was telling Jess to pick up one of these things here. Does seem like it's magnetic. Okay. I was gonna try to grab a couple wood clamps. Not quite sure. She's just gonna be doing some stuff with 2x4s. Okay, should be good. Okay. Alright. I do have the gas can with me. I'm gonna have to work on gotta fill it. I gotta cut the grass today, so well, maybe today, we'll see. See how long I'm over by Jess's. But I bought this pocket hole jig for like woodworking essentially. But the way she wants to build her, or finish building her garage shelves, is going to require one of those. So, alrighty, meeting Luke later today to go get the, or to go work on a client site. And I'm gonna give him back his 22 rifles and get my painting supply stuff. So this weekend, Nikki's coming over at some point and should be helping to do some painting. So yeah, stay tuned. Right, wow. All right, it's a little bit before 4. I'm headed into, I was gonna say into work, which technically it is, but I'm headed over to meet Luke. And just checking my tire pressure here. I had a low tire for low air pressure on one of the tires for a few days, and I kept forgetting to fill it up. I hope it's just windy and that's why my car is pulling. But just everything's not really working out right now. So I was wanting to leave the house no later than 3. I had a meeting at 2, which should have been fine. The guy that we were meeting with was a no-show. So we waited until 2:15. Then Shane emailed the guy because the guy had been offline for an hour. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I have my days mixed up, blah, blah. He's like, I'm free now. And we're like, okay, well, let's do it. So at 2:30, we got started on the meeting. And it went to like 3:15 or something. And I wanted to leave the house at 3. So I'm like, great. And Luke's like, dude, just leave or just go mobile or whatever. I'm like, well, I don't think I can do that. I'm sharing screens and it's something I'm supposed to manage. So I'm like, that's cool. So where was I going with that? Anyway, I'm headed to Luke's now. My eye is twitching because these fucking people with these meetings, these are people that all they do is work from home. They primarily work from home. And they have zero interaction with people other than these meetings. So they're a little over enthusiastic to have and do these meetings because they're they draw them out. They talk about having more meetings based off of that meetings, and they're looking to do like extra work. I'm like, it was for a UPS replacement. UPS is uninterruptible power supply. It's basically a battery backup system. So if the power goes out, the batteries built into the system can power for a limited amount of time whatever's plugged into it. It could be servers, it could be network equipment, it could be phones, whatever. So my old boss was like getting all overzealous with this. He's like, well, maybe we should look into seeing if, this is no longer needed and blah, 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 and this and that. I'm like, dude, just get the serial number. We'll send them a quote for a replacement and they can fucking replace it. Well, if they don't need it, then we don't need to do that and this and that. I'm like, they can determine that themselves. If they say we don't want to spend $2,000 or $1,000 on a fucking UPS, they can do the work and figure it out. Like, I don't know. It's a UPS. They're disposable or I don't know what the term is, but they die. it's just, that's part of it, whatever. You know, this one we're looking at is over 10 years old. So I'm just trying to figure out all this shit, and I just don't know what's going on. But yeah, so these meetings just drive me nuts, because it's like, when I don't have something to do, it's fucking dead quiet and nothing's going on. And IT is always like that, it feels like. And then when there's like something you want to do special or different, or dip out of work early or whatever, because it's been quiet all fucking week, then like at lunchtime or at the end of the day or on Friday, people want to fuck with you and just fuck up everything. I told this one guy that I'm coming into the office, or going into the office tomorrow, Thursday. And he's like, well, I just scheduled to come in on Wednesday because, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking be there, dude. So, like, I told you this a week ago. Like, what do you want me to say? Oh, okay, well, all right, well, then maybe I will come in on Thursday. I'm like, okay, thanks. Like, what? Like, they're the vendor. You fucking do whatever we want you to do, you fucking dickheads. Or if you're my company's employee scheduling this, you can bring your fucking ass in there and escort them in, or whatever you want to do. Like, fuck you, guy. Like, insane, dude. Insane. So, you know, I got a 8:30 meeting tomorrow, training, which isn't, it's not bad, but it's at 8:30. I gotta go in the office, so I gotta fucking be into the office at 8 or whatever. I'm just like, I don't know. But today was a good day. Today was pretty low impact. I did get the grass cut. I stopped over to Jess's, dropped off a couple tools. She got a brand new dining room table set, and she hates it. She bought it brand new from Ashley Furniture, and it wasn't as dark, or didn't look like what she thought it looked online when she bought it. As far as she said, or whatever, these places are closed because of this COVID, so she couldn't just go into the fucking place and look at it in person. So what a pain in the dick. And she's like, well, I can't return it. I'm like, are you sure? Like, what? So yeah, she probably spent like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars on this shit. The stock market is pissing me off because it's going the opposite direction of what I want. That's part of the allure, part of the thrill. I get that. You know, I'm still positive. I'm still in the profit range. I'm a little over $100 in the profits, but right now I have like $8,000 in purchases. So if this market doesn't fucking pop in a good way, like go up, I'm gonna be fucking pulling my hair out. But I feel like I'm overextended, but shit just kept going down and down, and I just kept buying up small increments. That's the way I do it, you know? So I just gotta trust it, be patient, which sucks. You know, I would love to make money every single fucking day, but you know how that goes sometimes. So that's where I'm at. I'm just trying to Jess said that she was, I don't know if that shows up on there, but she said she was hangry. She was trying to assemble her chairs and stuff, and she there was one chair she couldn't get right, and she said she was hangry. She was like impatient with it or whatever, so she said she fixed it, figured it out. She likes the chairs, doesn't like the table, so I don't know how that works. But I did, I mentioned it earlier, I dropped off a shop vac, 2 clamps, wood clamps, that jig, that pocket jig set. I told her, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking free tomorrow night. And she's like, well, I'm working till 10. I'm like, well, shit, what are we gonna fucking do here? So I don't know about that, but I was like trying to figure out if there was a way that I can just go over there and fucking work on that shit by myself or something. I don't fucking know. I'm a little fired up here. I'm just rocking and rolling, man. So what else? Got some more stuff done around the house today, just picking up small stuff. Oh, last night, Nikki wanted a video call, which is fine, but I just have a lot of shit I want to get done. So after I dropped Grant off, I came home, and I may have been drinking and video chatted with Nikki wearing nothing but boxers because I was just like done adulting. You know, I've been spending a lot of time with Grant and just wanted to have some free time. So, yeah, stripped down to my skivvies, had a couple cocktails, and was working on some projects. So I cleaned those rifles for Luke. I got them in the car. I'm going to return them to him today. What else did I do? I replaced the battery pack in this small little Bissell turbo vacuum cleaner. This thing's got to be fucking 10 years old or something. I don't know, more than 5 years old. It's got a NiCad battery pack, rechargeable, and the thing just was dead. You know, it sits out in that back sunroom in the elements or in the heat and cold year-round, and this thing just was not working anymore. So swapped out the battery pack last night, got that up and running. That was a little bit of a pain in the dick, so I made a modification and got that working better. And then, what else did I do last night? Put away laundry, folded and put away laundry, and I don't even know what else. Just trying to get ahead of or on top of stuff, you know. Like this weekend, we're talking about doing some painting, like some major painting and stuff like that. And you know, it's fun and cool and all that, but god damn, it's just a lot of fucking work. So I'm going to start working on all of that sort of stuff. I just need to figure out in terms of paint. So this weekend, I guess I'll probably work on paint, and then some other time or whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna start going through and replacing and swapping out all the trim. So I'm gonna be making all the trim white. Some girls on this side of the road telling the trucks to blow their horns, and the guy didn't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna swap out all the trim and turn it to white. I don't know, you know, we'll do room or floor by floor or something like that. I don't know how expensive that'll be. It might be like $1,000 to do the whole house. Maybe, you know, $100 to do each room or something like that. I don't know how that works. I think I'm on the right fucking road here. I actually have no clue. I don't know. WI2TX. This guy's going from Wisconsin to Texas again. All right. So, I don't know if I have much else to report on. I am just trying to make some moves, some positive moves with these stock trades. The co-valedictorian from my high school class created a group on Facebook, and this is how bored he is. But he's going through and adding everybody that we graduated or went to school with from high school, and he's, I don't know where he's located, but he's interviewing people. It's kind of cool. So he's just talking to, you know, different people each day or whatever, maybe one or two a day, but he's you know, interviewing them for 20 minutes or so a piece, and it's kind of cool. It's nice to kind of see everybody, see where they're doing, what's going on and all that. So he's been wanting to interview me this week, and I've been busy, dude. Like I have Grant, and then on those nights I'm fucking beat and look like a beat up hooker. And I think what I'm gonna do is gonna write up some notes and stuff. But he's kind of just asking everyone what they've been doing with their lives since we graduated. So we graduated in 2000, so that's kind of the big deal. So it's 2020, it's our 20-year reunion. We're twice as old as we were when we were in high school together. How fucking crazy is that? And we've lived 2 lifetimes, if you think of it in terms of that. So, I will be doing an interview with him. I was thinking about doing one while I'm at work, and I can walk him through my data center or whatever, but I'm not sure if I'll have free time tomorrow to do that or not. I don't know. We'll see. I am going to, sometime soon, start going through my finances and do everything that I was helping Nikki with, create my own spreadsheet, figure out my shit. Right now I am saving money, but I feel like I'm still breaking even. That's not good. That either means I'm overspending and or not making enough money, right? So the CEO just sent out a message and said that they're not going to be like opening up our workplaces and stuff until July at least. They extended whatever to July, but he said when they do, they're going to just kind of relax the regulations. So by relaxing the regulations, they're looking at like only allowing like 20% of the personnel back on the site or whatever. So if you think about it, if there's 5 days in a work week, 20% means, you know, everybody's only coming in 1 day a week, which is kind of badass, I suppose. I don't know. And the gun club that we belong to, Aurora Sportsman's Club, ASC, they announced that they're going to be opening up, softening their restrictions or whatever, I think this weekend, maybe Friday. So there's going to be a lot of people probably heading out there because they haven't been able to really go for like 2 months or whatever it's been. I can't afford to go. I can, but I don't want to. Like, I did stock up on some ammo. With everything going on, I kind of don't like to consume my ammo because I can't afford both. I can't afford the cost to buy it and stock up on it, and then another cost to shoot it. You know, it feels like it's one or the other. Like when I have practice time, I don't mind using up almost all my ammo because, you know, I want to practice or whatever. But with this pandemic, everything going on, I just get a little, you know, a little skittish because it's hard to find ammo. Ammo right now is 20 to 30% marked up compared to like last year. And ammo is not cheap to begin with. So you add 20 to 30% on top of that, and it's just a bad recipe for everything. So, yeah. So I don't know. And plus, like I said, after being closed for that long, the place is going to be a zoo. There's going to be like 1 million people there. Everyone's going to be like, "Fuck yeah, it's time to go shooting." All right. So. I don't know what else to talk about. I feel like I haven't actually had like a legit video where I kind of just talk about stuff in a while. I guess this is like one of my favorite things to do apparently while I'm driving because I have nothing else to do and I can kind of just collect my thoughts. It's nice and quiet versus like, you know, when I'm home and running around and doing other activities and stuff with Grant. So today's Wednesday, working with Luke. Tomorrow's Thursday, I'm going in the office. I'm free all Thursday evening. I'm probably going to try to make a trip out to Menards and look into and pick up some paint and painting supplies and whatever else. So, yeah, stay tuned. All right. It's about 10 o'clock. I am headed home. It's been a long day. I do have to go back into the office tomorrow. And I'm just hoping when I get home, Sophie didn't wet her bed. I'm hoping I can maybe get her to go for a walk. Maybe it's going to be late. But I do need to give her meds and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going into the office tomorrow. I don't think I have any plans for tomorrow night. So, yeah. It was good. We got a bunch of good stuff done. I should say. Luke pays me to help him. I don't know if I've mentioned that in the past, and it's much appreciated. And every little bit helps, right? It's one of those things that work. Yeah. So I'm drinking caffeine at 10 o'clock. That's probably a really, really bad idea. I don't know. I'm gonna have to maybe refrain from drinking any more caffeine here. But oh man. So Luke and I, we went to this, I call it like a colo, but it's a data center, right? So Luke rents a rack or two of server space or whatever you want to call it inside this huge third-party data center. And we've been there a bunch of times, but today when we went in there, the security guard, let's put it, was wearing a mask with a face shield over his mask with an apron on and gloves, and checked our temperature, and then he asked us some questions about if we've been out of the country, if we've been to New York, if we're sick or experiencing any COVID symptoms, if we've been around anyone with COVID. I have to say that was, excuse me, first off, that was my first time ever experiencing anything like that. I thought that was kind of interesting. It just totally took me off guard. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So, it's a very interesting place. The security is so top notch. They even have a sally port for when you enter the grounds. So they open a gate. You drive your car inside of the gate, and there's another gate. So you can only drive in about the size of a car, stop, they close the gate behind you, and then once that gate's closed and they verify that you're the only person inside of that area, then they open the front gate and you can continue to pull forward. It allows no piggybacking, no tailgating, all of that sort of stuff. Quite an interesting setup, you know. But it was good. We had a good day. We I'm just I don't know, man. I'm just having problems. I go in spurts where I can't sleep, and then I go in spurts where all I want to do is sleep, or I can't wake up. Let's put it that way. So right now I'm in the can't wake up category, where I can't sleep at night, or I can't go to bed early. But yeah. So headed home. I'm not gonna really have much time to do much of anything, so I got to probably pack up my work stuff for tomorrow, get it all prepared, set out, and then yeah, that's about it. So yeah, good times. So stay tuned. Yo, buddy. We got 1, 2, 3. Nice. COVID. Okay.